What's going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to be giving you a 15-minute full body workout that you can do at home, and this workout's got a whole host of benefits to it. It's going to be improving your flexibility, your mobility. It's going to reduce any aches and pains that you've got all throughout the body. It's going to be improving hip strength and core stability as well, so it's going to get a little bit of athleticism and fitness back into that frame. The first thing that we're going to be doing is just a warm-up series of movements, alternating front kicks to either shoulder. So I'm just going to kick one leg straight up, trying to get it towards the opposite hand, swapping over, each rep that I do. As soon as we're done with them, we're going to be doing overhead raises. Now for this one, you're just going to get a nice wide stance, and we're going to be reaching one arm overhead, trying to reach towards one wall, while the other arm is reaching underneath, trying to go the other way. So one arm goes over, one arm goes under, and we should be feeling a big stretch up the side here every single rep that we do. We just move over, hold it for a brief moment, and then swap right over to that next side. As soon as we've gone through all those movements, the next thing we're going to get onto is a kneeling twist. All you're going to do is get yourself onto one knee, like it looks like you're getting ready to propose towards someone. We're going to try and squeeze that glute there in the back hip. We're going to lift two arms up, and whatever knee is in front, we're going to open up that same arm out to the wall behind us. So I'm going to go from here, opening up that left arm, trying to get it right to the wall behind me. This is going to be helping to open up everything from the top of the spine right down to the hip there. And we're going to be looking at repeating that on both sides. We're looking at doing 30 seconds on both exercises, 30 seconds on both sides when we're doing the kneel and twist, taking about 30 seconds rest and going through that 3 times, and that's going to take you 7.5 minutes. Now after all that, we're going to be ready to get into the harder parts of the workout. The first exercise that we're going to be doing is one called walkout. This is a great exercise for overall cardiovascular fitness and helping to mobilize the posterior chain as well, and it looks just like this. I'm just going to get sit down, reach down to the floor with straight legs if I can do, walk myself out into a push-up position, and then walk myself back with straight legs. Now, instead, I know that not all of you is going to be flexible, so you can just squat down initially, reach towards the floor, but every single time you're walking yourself back, try and keep those legs as straight as you can do, so we can stretch out all that back end there. As soon as you come up, you want to get yourself right back down for the next rep. If you're feeling extra fancy, add a little push-up at the end, yeah? After we've finished our walkout, the next exercise that we're going to be getting into is one called split squat. This is a great exercise for training the strength of the leg that's in front and for increasing the flexibility of the leg that's behind. It looks just like this. Right? Well, how we set up for this movement is we start off from the bottom. You want to get yourself down into a position where it looks like you're getting ready to propose towards someone, and then we're just going to let this leg that's in front push out a little bit further. We're going to try and push that knee over that toe, and then from here, we're going to be pushing off this lead leg to get back to a fully standing up position, and then try and return to this point each time. So from here, chest is upright, and pushing back up to standing up, and then trying to come back down, knee over toe, knee to floor. Front knee over toe, knee to floor at the back. You can hold on to something for balance if you need to with this. And also, if you find that this is just a little bit too much of a reach for your hip flexibility, just come back to that 90-90 position that we were at the start of the workout and just come straight up and down from there. You can put a little cushion underneath that knee if you feel like you're going to have a little bit too much pressure coming down to the floor. And obviously, we're going to be repeating the set on both legs. Now, after we've gone through your walkouts and after we've gone through the split squats, the next exercise we're going to be finishing with is a classic plank. Right? Probably all done this one before. All you're going to do is get yourself down onto your elbows and toes. My elbows should be directly underneath my shoulder blades. I should be right onto my tippy toes, and I want to keep my pelvis tucked in a little bit as well, so that I have a straight back going all across. I don't want to have a bent back where my stomach is pushing down towards the floor. I want to keep that pelvis tucked in so we can keep everything nice and solid. And we're literally just going to be holding this position here. For each of those movements, we're looking at doing 30 seconds on each segment. So that's 30 seconds in the walkout, 30 seconds on each leg when we're doing the split squats, and 30 seconds on the plank as well. Although with the plank, if you feel like you can handle a little bit more punishment, feel free to take that thing right up to a minute. As soon as you're done with them, you're looking at resting 30 to 60 seconds in between each round. If you go around that 3 times over, you're going to be looking at about 7 or 8 minutes to complete 3 rounds of all those movements back to back. And there you go. There's a 15-minute workout that's going to make you feel super fit, super strong, super flexible, like a brand new man. Enjoy.